Yes. Yes. Hello everybody, we are here today doing a little bit of a how-to video on how to clean this Shimano Curado DC vintage reel. So right now we're going to be unscrewing this right here. We're going to just pull the, see if it'll auto off. And we're going to be exposing the reel here. Pull this out, the spool right there. All right guys, so we're actually going to be lubricating the spool right here. There we go. So it's got a bearing right here that we're going to be lubricating, and it's got a bearing inside of there as well. It's going to be we're going to be lubricating, and that's going to be spinning around there. We are going to be lubricating as well inside of this Shimano Curado. So there, right in there, there's a bearing right there, and that is what we're going to need to lubricate in order to get it coming home from like a saltwater trip or something like that. You're going to want to lubricate this part for sure. Lubricating the handles so that way they're not all sticky, and just basically lubricate up everything and just show you guys, if you guys do have a Shimano Curado, just like a little bit of a how-to video on how to do a lubrication. Then we're also going to be doing this little bearing right here inside the outer casing. We're going to put the drops in on the spool, and we're going to put them in on both sides. So we're going to start over here by the broken plastic piece, and we're just going to drop 2 dots of oil. 2 to 3 dots of oil. That may have been a little more than what I was saying. Really just need to move the spool around in order to get that oil down into the bearing. And then what you're gonna do is flip it over, and you're gonna do the other side. You're gonna put the oil 1 or 2 drops in the other side and just spin it. Now switch over to our outer casing here, guys. So here we have 1 bearing on the outside of our outer casing. This is the part that we use to unscrew. This is what's going to lock in the reel here. So this is going to be your most dirty piece. So we're actually going to be dropping a couple of dots of oil into here. Probably want to go a little bit heavier on this part because of how exposed it is to the elements. All right, there it goes, right there. So now we're going to take our oil here. We're going to dabble that around our edges. And then let that sink in a little bit. Just give it a spin. This is going to be our main casing here. Right here. This is where you're going to have a bearing right in the back there. This is going to be where all your gears are, so you're going to have to drop a couple more drops in there. And we're just going to be putting this gun oil right on in the casing here. So let's see if we can't get that to focus. Okay, so around that main casing there. And just getting that all lubricated. And just basically 10 or 11 drops, that should work. And then what you want to do is you want to keep it upright so the oil doesn't flow off, and just put as many drops as you want. And then just spin it around and get that oil all up in the gearbox up in here. So now once you got that, guys, you're going to want to finish it off with the handles. Basically, if you want, you can just dot it right and on the handle where the handle area is, and that one really only needs 1 dot. 1 or 2 dots, okay? And if your handle gets messed up, it's not the end of the world. That's basically it. Now we're gonna put it all together and get back with you guys. So here on this process, when you're putting it back together, put that sucker on in there. So we're gonna slide it in. And you want the longer spool end, the little metal bar, you want that one to go in first instead of this backside. So you want that to go in first. You want it to click in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put that casing in. You got to make sure you put it in the right way, guys, or else it's not going to go. What you want to do is you want to push that in. You basically just want to screw it all together. And if you guys are coming back from the coast doing this, will definitely sharpen up your reels and make your reels 100% better than they were before. So thank you guys for watching this whole entire video. If you have not subscribed to the B&B fam, please go down below and subscribe. We're going to be doing more how-to videos as well in the future, but this is our Shimano Curado DC. This will work for any baitcaster. If you guys are doing Shimano Curado DC, any Shimano, any baitcaster really in general, it's going to work. Hope you guys did enjoy this little how-to video. Thank you guys.